bro. I'm me, bitch. Where you from? CPT, bitch. What you claim? I don't bang, I do me, bitch. Mafioso. KMGs. So. Finally back. Who is Bro TV? Episode 13. It's been a minute. Ain't been shit really worth talking about in my estimation, but this week was a little crazy. First and foremost, rest in peace, rest in paradise to the great, late hip-hop legend, icon, pioneer in many ways, DMX. Thank you for everything you've done, everything that you put out, for all your content, all your work, all your effort. One of the best performers in the history of hip-hop. But I'm gonna get back to that. This is a new show. I don't even remember the last time I did a show. We're doing it live from the Compton College campus. In case you don't know where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the city. Shout out the city. Stand up. I'm at my job technically. Yeah, I work here. I'm at my job, but you know what's awesome about today? I'm technically not on the clock. Had some business to take care of up here, so I'm up here. Thought I'd take some time out to do the show. Hopefully the wind and all the construction shit ain't too loud. Hopefully y'all can hear me, hear what I'm talking about. Make sure you go to my Jack Morris music page to hear my newest musical content. Make sure you go to my WHOISBROTV page to see all my previous episodes of WHOISBROTV. I should be dropping a music video on my Jack Morris music page soon. I mean, the content gonna keep coming because I love to fucking make content. Yeah, you see that? That's hard. Let me let that shit just, you know what I'm saying? Let me let that shit just linger in the background for effect. Yeah, so that's a tartar right there in case you don't know what the fuck that is. Recognize me. Kind of tartar right there. Anyway, I keep saying, you know, I'm rusty. Am I nervous? Is he nervous? Shit, maybe it's because I went to bed at 3:30 and woke up at 4:30 and then went to the gym. Who the fuck knows? But anyway, we here. We back. And it's a hell of a fucking feeling, to be honest with you. Shit, what to talk about? Let's see. Got a list. Let's see what's at the top of this list. Little Nas Nikes. Okay. So, Lil Nas X apparently got with some other company and had them alter some Nike Air Maxes and turn them into some satanic devil shit where they put blood inside the shoe, human blood inside the shoe, and it was red, and it had a verse about a fallen angel, just a whole bunch of clout chasing ass shit. I know some of y'all no, that's the devil. Oh no, he's satanic. That's that Illuminati. Oh, dibby, shut the fuck up. That's another nigga trying to get clout. That's another nigga trying to make sure his album sells. He just dropped the album. Y'all gotta pay attention. When you see these rappers, you see these singers hop out with some controversy or some beef or some bullshit going on, 9 times out of fucking 10, these niggas is chasing clout, and they trying to get record sales, and they trying to get their streams up and all that old other shit. I promise you, that's the case. I promise you. What do I think about that? It's clout, so I don't give a fuck. And honestly, the shoes are kind of hard. Other than the pentagram and the human blood, I could do without both of those. But the colorway was hard. I'm not sure if that colorway has already been made or whatever. I'm pretty sure it already exists. So shout out Nike for those dope ass Air Maxes. And the devil's a lie. And fuck the devil. kill Satan and shit. Yeah, I'm not with that. I'm not fucking with that. Do I think it's Illuminati? And do I think it's the Black Booboulet? And is Jay-Z behind this? Is this Rock Nation's doing? And you know what I'm saying? It's a sniper in the bushes. Blue team go. Blue team. Yeah, we back in Rare Forest. We back in sniper in the bush. No. Anyway, fuck them shoes. Fuck the devil. I don't listen to Lil Nas X music anyway. Shout out Watch though, because he did that video in Watch. So that Old Town Road shit. I'm sorry, my lips getting dry out here. Let me go get some Carmex or some shit. But yeah, fuck them shoes. And if he on some devil shit, fuck him too. Plain and simple. It's not even personal, but fuck him. What's next? Okay. Paul Pierce. This one is funny because I actually had a Facebook debate yesterday with this lady. She likes to bring up a lot of different topics, and her thing is kind of like real pro-black, real like Israelite, Jewish like type stuff. And you know what? I'm the type of dude, man, I don't just count somebody out, right? I don't just be like, oh, you on some other shit that I'm not on, so you stupid, you dumb. You know, most people just like, you dumb. Most people that they don't understand something, they don't understand the person, they just want to like dismiss it. So I kind of always look at this lady like, she and I, we don't always agree, but I love her passion, I love her conviction, I love her energy. And I pretty much sunned her yesterday over Paul Pierce. Her thing was about like, it wasn't, you know, why wasn't no black woman in the room? First of all, I don't know, lady, if you watched this video or are aware of the video. We don't need no sisters in there stripping. We don't need that. We don't need that. That's something we don't need no equality on. We don't need no Asian strippers. We don't need no black strippers. We don't need no white strippers. We don't need a rainbow coalition of strippers in that motherfucker. So you already lost me. And then you like, should we drag ESPN? And then she was like, should we drag ESPN? And this and that. And I hopped in, you know, throwing my gifts in there. In fact, I was killing with so many motherfucking gifts. Fucking Facebook stopped letting me use gifts. That ever happened to you? Let's talk about that another time. Leave something in the comments if that ever fucking happened. They took away my fucking ability to do gifts. I am a gift master. Gift fucking master. Level fucking 17 gift master. I just made that shit up and I'm that. I'm that. Because I said I am. But, so anyway, my argument was, hey, he gonna be fine. He's made over $100 million in his career. And she like, well, if he was fine, why would he still be working? I said, because that's what all athletes do who go to school for communications, so that they can capitalize on their fame and accolades and career after their athletic career is over. They can go into sports. And who don't want to talk sports? Nigga, I never played in the NBA, but if you paid me to talk sports, I would do that shit all motherfucking day. I love fucking sports. Yes. So she went further and was talking about other basketball players, and Michael Jordan was a broke, and that's why his father got killed. Now, to me, that was kind of like a low blow, because we talking about death. We talking about, I had to move out the notification. We talking about death. We talking about somebody actually dying. So, I don't know. I think I took that one a little personal. Like, okay, look, you don't know what you're talking about. That's not, there's never been proven that there was a conspiracy between a 17-year-old and an 18-year-old killing his father in, I forget where the fuck they was, somewhere in butt-fuck nowhere, killing his father, who pulled over to the side of the road and took a nap. And basically, I mean, for lack of a better term, got caught slipping. You feel me? Pops got caught slipping. Rest in peace, James Jordan. But he got caught slipping. And some, low-life niggas saw this nigga, never seen him before, knew he wasn't from the town. It's kind of like one of them crazy-ass movies, like Get Out. You know, you just fall off into a town you ain't never been in, where everybody know everybody and everybody know you ain't from here. You feel me? So he got caught slipping, and you know what happened. You know the story from there. And she was talking about he was out of money, and he had gambled the night before in Atlantic City, and he had owed some people some money. I said, lady, do you think he lost tens of millions of dollars? I'm sure around that time, Jordan was at least worth like 30 million, 50 million. Off basketball? No. They weren't paying him shit. You can go back and look at that. It took him a long time to get that basketball money. But as far as Nike was concerned, he was getting that check. Who is this person coming over here? As far as Nike was concerned, he was getting that check though. I'm sure he didn't lose his whole fucking Nike career salary that he was getting since his fucking rookie year in one night in Atlantic City. So I'm trying to just explain her to these facts. Back to Paul Pierce, I'm telling her, like, look, check it out. With Paul Pierce, he made $100 million. That nigga's not broke. I've never seen anything come out to say that this nigga was broke. I've never seen anything come out to say that like he lost $100 million. I've never seen that. So I'm under the assumption he made it. So she just started pulling up random shit about athletes spending money, athletes losing money. I doubled down and tried to help her out and sent her ESPN 30 for 30 broke. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't seen that, check that show. That shit kind of funny. But anyway, she just started pulling all kind of shit from the internet and started writing receipts and asking me, where's my receipts? I'm like, lady, these is just facts. You know, and then she sent me like a New York Times post. And she was like, yeah, it's right here. And I read the post, and I read all the way to the end. It was about the Michael Jordan thing, and I read all the way to the end. And I screenshot like the bottom part. People keep coming in. But I screenshot the bottom part, and it was like, yeah, there's many conspiracies surrounding the death of James Jordan because of the high-profile status of Michael Jordan. Conspiracies, not facts. Nothing proving that gambling or anything had to do with Michael Jordan's death. And she just kept going on. And I started just I got like borderline disrespectful. I won't lie. I told her she got sunned. I told her she needed to just sit down. I told her she lost this one. She should just take that L. And she got desperate as hell. And her whole point was just baseless. But my thing was, why'd they fire Paul Pierce? Captain America right here? Who Captain America work for? Tell me, I'll wait. Who Captain America work for? Avengers? MCU? He fuck with him. He roll him. They all in the same car. Who does Captain America work for? Disney. I used to work for fucking Disney. One of the most dopest fucking places to work. I worked at Disney, man. That shit was hard. I don't give a fuck what you talking about, man. Outside? Yeah, I was outside, nigga. Can you imagine? I digress. Anyway, so Disney, they don't fucking play, man. It's a family-owned company. You can't be working for Disney while having strippers in the background giving you massages while you smoking cigars. I mean, to be honest, the shit looked like a good time to me. I personally wouldn't have mind being there too. I feel like, you know, I heard Jalen Rose say this, and I agree with Jalen Rose. I feel like had somebody else filmed him, and it wasn't him just filming himself on, like this nigga was just basically incriminating himself. I feel like he might have, like, you know, got less of what's the word? It's the word, fuck. Come on, man. Backlash. I feel like he would have got less of a backlash, but the fact that this nigga was filming himself, he worked for a Disney company, and man, I wonder what they was drinking. I bet they was drinking some bomb-ass motherfucking cognac or some whiskey or some bourbon or something. I'm sorry, I digress. Anyway, you know, the bitches probably was, the ladies, they probably were serving drinks. They probably, you know, giving massages, you know, whatever. Like, it was probably like a cool little get down. We don't even know. This could have been a bachelor party. I don't even know what kind of function this was. At the same time, I'm listening at Paul Pierce, and he's talking about he about to start a podcast. He got some things in the works. So, to be truth be told, he might have been trying to get fired. He might be wanting to get that podcast money, and he don't want Disney to fuck with it. He don't want Disney to step on his toes or nothing and try to get a cut, whatever the fuck. He might have tried to get fired on purpose. He might have actually knew that he ain't had no motherfucking business sitting up in the goddamn half a strip club. I don't know, that shit looked hard. I don't know what it was, like a pool house or some shit. And it had like gaming tables. I set the stage for it. It had gaming tables around. There was females walking around with their ass cheeks out. They wasn't the best strippers. I think whoever picked them was going more for face. They was pretty, but body, it's on some 7, 8. Dancing. Anyway, so Disney don't fuck around, man. Disney don't play that shit. He got fired because Disney don't play that shit. You wanna know why he got fired? Disney don't play that shit. Now, if you wanna double back and you wanna talk about Fox, I'm sure Fox wouldn't have fired that nigga. I'm sure. Come on, give me another one. Is that it? Is just Fox and ESPN this motherfucker? Is that it? That's what you telling me? That's it? Well, shit, man, you can go on YouTube now. You can start him a show. You can build him in a podcast studio. You can have guests come in. You can talk to niggas from the NBA. We gonna watch. Shit, we watch Matt Barnes and Steven Jackson. And these niggas wasn't even all-stars. So you tell me, nigga. Like, you tell me. We watch Matt Barnes and Steven Jackson. And these niggas ain't all-stars. Shout out Matt Barnes and Steven Jackson. They shit hard. I like that show. Boo, 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 bop, bop, bop. Look, straight up. I'm done with that, though. He got fired because Disney don't fucking play. I'm sure he gonna be fine. I'm sure he gonna bounce back. In fact, I think he gonna take this whole thing and he can make a whole nother lane for himself. He can create a whole platform off of the controversy that he just got caught up in or whatever the fuck, right? It's Paul Pierce. Let me see where my list at. Here's my list in this scene. It go Nas, Jay-Z, Tupac, and Biggie. I'm sorry, I started singing. Yeah. Next subject, next topic. P. Diddy letter to corporate America. Now I ain't really reading that on this. I watched a few YouTube videos, man. Shout out Carsino for life. And I watched this other chick kind of talk about it. She had like the worst transition as far as putting clips in her shit. It was done rather lazily. But shout her out for trying, man. I might need to start chopping my shit up and hitting y'all with some boo-bops in the middle. You know what I'm saying? Some little funny skits and clips. That shit seem like it takes forever though. I like to keep this shit moving. I like to keep the content coming. You know, keep it coming. We don't need a lot of Gaga and Google to get this shit popping. So, P. Diddy letter to court. So P. Diddy basically called out General Motors. It was talking about how they don't support blacks, how they don't advertise on black platforms and this and that. And I guess, people on Twitter was just like, nigga, you been robbing niggas. Like, who the fuck is you to be mad at the white people for not offering you opportunity or robbing you when you've been, or robbing you of an opportunity when you've been, apparently, allegedly, not paying rappers and shaking your ass and dancing like a goddamn fool. I mean, come on, man. I fucks with you. I fucks with Diddy. Music wise, he got some hits. The nigga, that nigga be, I can't even dance, so why am I trying to harvest shaking and fucking CRV? What am I doing? Time off. Flag on the play. Back it up. Anyway, we love Diddy. We love to see Diddy hopping and skipping and stopping and talking this shit. He got that energy and he on the song. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, motherfucker. That nigga Diddy's one of the coldest hype men of all time. Nigga, maybe second to Flavor Flav. Yeah, go see about Flavor Flav. Flavor Flav is the greatest hype man of all time. I put that hype man up against any hype man that you could bring, nigga. Talk to me about fucking hype man, nigga. Flavor Flav. Diddy say. Okay. I'm having fun with this one now. But anyway, basically, niggas called him a fucking hypocrite, and he was right what he was talking about. I suggest you go take time out and go read the letter. It kind of shines light on things that's going on in this country, and basically how we spend so much money in this country, how we're so much a part of the fabric of this country when it comes to the economy and putting into this economy, and they ignore us. They don't really give a fuck whether they advertise to us anyway, because they built us up to where we're gonna buy dumb shit anyway. We're gonna buy what? We're gonna buy chains. We're gonna buy Jordans. We're gonna buy, we gotta get the car. So, I mean, niggas literally buy shit just because it costs a lot. Some shit be ugly as fuck. Some shit be mismatched, ticky-tacky, like goofy, goo-goo as fuck. Like, some of you niggas be out here looking dumb. Trying to look like every other nigga. Like, that's weird to me. Like, but that's fine. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm weird to you and I'm cool, but you weird for trying to fucking look like everybody else. I drop my list. You can't go just list all this shit. Oh shit, yo, drop some shit or something. Anyway, P. Diddy, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, go check that out on Twitter, whatever. How do I feel about it? Always gotta put that on, huh? How do I feel about it? I mean, I kind of like to, get the information that I got out of it, and the understanding that I got about how much money we're actually putting out there, how much we're actually influencing things, and how we should possibly be getting more opportunities, how we should possibly be getting endorsements from some of these big corporations who are just ignoring us, but at the same time, we're buying their products and supporting their brands. And the fact is about that, like, if y'all really knew the power y'all had, which y'all do have a lot of power, because we buy the most dumbass shit. We buy the most bullshit, period, out of everybody. We're the most frivolous fucking spenders. Like, say what you want to say. We can argue that shit all day, and I'm going to tell you, yes, we're the most dumbest, frivolous spenders. We sit out here, we trying to compete with each other. We always trying to keep up with the Jones. Mrs. Jones. I'm stupid, because I went to sleep for 1 hour, but yeah, man, we do dumb shit, bro. Like, we don't buy land. Kanye was talking about that shit. We don't buy land. We don't help each other out. We don't create opportunities for one another like we should. We're not creating companies. We're not creating enough companies. We're not creating enough jobs. We're not developing our own infrastructure. We're not buying land so we can have our own communities and move all our people into that community. Like, you can go all over California. It's Little Vietnam. It's Chinatown. It's just areas where for sure these people are in these areas. Like, straight up, Korea got a whole town. Like, fuck you talking about? And Koreatown been there since I was a little boy. Reverend Brown. That's my Reverend. Ever since I was a little, I'm sorry, I said little boy because I was thinking about coming to America type shit. Moving forward. Yeah, so that's what I think about P. Diddy's thing, him being a hypocrite and all. I mean, fuck, it's corporate America, man. It's all about the dollar. It's all about money. You do what you can to get it. So I'm not surprised, and I don't expect anything less from corporations. I mean, yeah, all us broke people, all us regular ass money, like basic money having motherfuckers. Yeah, we sit down here talking shit and saying how it's wrong and it's unethical and I was never, and I don't understand. They don't care about people. Motherfuckers, 1 billion motherfuckers in this country. You think they care about 1 billion motherfuckers? Some people got to go. It's too crowded. So it's nothing to them to pollute the environment. It's nothing to them to have some shit in an ocean the size of Texas, like plastic in the ocean the size of Texas. It's nothing to them. Because ultimately, they're going to be able to pay for their survival. And you're going to kill yourself trying to buy the shit that they put out there for you. Anyway, done with that. I don't want to get too far into that. Khloe Kardashian. Pass. Pass. I fucks with the Kardashians. I got love for the Kardashians. For real, man. They a fucking billionaire family, man. Fuck you mean, man? I wish nigga I don't need my daughter to make a sex tape. I take the sex tape. I'll do the sex tape. If I could make the sacrifice like Kim K did, I'll do the sex tape. That puts us on the path to get $1 billion, and all my kids got $1 billion. My brother got $1 billion. My niggas got $1 billion. We all getting that money, getting that bag up. Yeah, I do the motherfucking sex tape. You know, I ain't got no problem with that. I'll take one for the motherfucking tank. You know what I'm saying? Find me a B-list celebrity. I think Ray J was like a B-list celebrity. Shout out Ray J, man. Shout out Ray J, man. Little baby, tiny little center view, nigga. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, Ray J. We remember you at the mall, nigga. We ran up for you at the mall. You was with Brady too. Shout out Brady. Kid shit though, way back in time. I'm having too much fun, man. I'm sober, by the way. No weed. Day 5. Like, you would think I've been off the drugs, but my energy has been crazy. I know I'm still kind of detoxing. I know I'm still, going through different types of withdrawals. My body is responding differently, but my mind feels sharper, quicker, and yeah. Notification, I get that shit off my phone. In closing, man, I wanted to end this talking about DMX. DMX. I recall DMX came out in 1997, 98. I was in high school. It's the same time, like around time Eminem came out. Limit was on top of the game. Cash Money was creeping in. Juvenile just dropped that 400 Degrees. And the East really didn't have nobody. They had Jay-Z. Jay-Z had just did the Hard Knock Life tour. We just lost Biggie like the year before, 97, I believe. Was it 97? Correct me if I'm wrong. March of 97, I believe we lost Biggie. And so the East Coast really wasn't rocking. East Coast wasn't popping. I mean, you had LL Cool J, you had Busta Rhymes, to name a few. I can't say they what. No, forgive. I won't say they wasn't popping. They was doing okay, man. But the West had it. We had it. We had it locked. And then after Tupac died, Master P made a bunch of like fake Tupac niggas and basically copied everything that was Tupac and, ran with it. I mean, don't get me wrong, Master P's a genius businessman, but sorry. Go back to that time, man. He had at least like 2 or 3 rappers that rap just like Tupac. So yeah, you tell me what it is. You tell me what it is. But as far as DMX, the first time I ever heard DMX was Stop, Drop. No, back that up. That ain't the first time I heard DMX. Shame on you, Jack. Shame on you. The first time I heard DMX was on 4, 3, 2, 1. And that's a song with fucking, come on, I'm gonna name each person that's on this fucking song. LL Cool J, Method Man, come on, Cannabis, and DMX. That's where DMX fucking burst through. And for lack of a better term, kind of bodied everybody on that shit. I don't remember if he was last. I don't think he was last. I think LL went last. I mean, LL could probably hold his own against anybody, but DMX made a hell of an impression on that motherfucking song. Go back and check out the video for that. And that song probably still would be hot like right now as far as what he did. Then I think he came with the Money, Power, Respect, and Lil Kim and the Locks. I believe he was on that. And he blew that out the fucking water. And then he dropped his first album. And I've always struggled. Hell is dark and the streets is hot. I don't remember. It's dark as hell in the nighttime. I've always struggled with that. So please forgive me. I'm not the biggest DMX fan, but I was a DMX fan. He just had a great energy about him, man. I remember watching this, I think it was it Backstage? And he was like battling and rapping like against Jay-Z. And legend has it that they like kind of cut down some of what he was doing, but they said this nigga was going off and just capping off, not lying, but just busting off shots with lyrically like for 30 minutes or so, or maybe even an hour, man, and was basically serving hoe, So legend has it. legend has it. People talk, people speculate. I don't get into it, nor do I give a fuck. But I'm trying to think, y'all. I'm sorry. But I'm just trying to take you through my journey with him. He dropped 2 albums in that year. I remember that first album, like that Darkest Eye, He had some songs on there called Damien, loved it. He redid the Phil Collins in the Era of the Night joint. I love that shit. These are just some of my favorite songs. We had that joint we like boom, 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 ATF. Y'all know what I'm talking about. The real DMX fans know what I'm talking about. Don't get mad at me. I wasn't the biggest DMX fan, but I fucked with DMX, like more or less. He had the battle with Corrupt, which he won. I mean, lyrically, this nigga, I'm gonna be honest, he can't fuck with Corrupt on, like, lyrical, where Corrupt was back then. He couldn't have fucked with Corrupt lyrically. But the energy that this nigga would bring, and that's crazy, man. What you gotta understand about hip hop, man, it's definitely damn sure ain't always about having lyrics. And this dude could rap. This dude had lyrics. DMX had lyrics. But the energy, man, if you can project your energy outwardly in a way that people can feel that shit, you know what I'm saying? And they feel like they're you. And I think that's really what the great ones have the ability to do. They know how to project their energy out in a way where they feel like they're you. They feel like they're going through your experience. And he had that ability. As far as a performer, I've heard nothing but, great things across the board. Unfortunately, I never got to see the man perform live, but I heard he was a beast on stage. And I will rank him, even though I've never got to see this man perform live, I will still rank this man in my top 3 of performers. And that goes MC Hammer. I'm talking hip hop. You looking at me crazy, MC Hammer? Oh, this nigga. Nah, nigga, MC Hammer was dancing his motherfucking ass off. And this is for the body, and you cannot. Yeah, he had that old like Run DMC flow and shit. But that nigga, man, boy, hey, you go back and ask about Hammer, nigga. Hammer wasn't to be fucked with. Like Hammer was doing some things out in the streets, man. Hammer was a gangster. His family was gangster. So go ask about Hammer, nigga. Man. Anyway, Hammer. Busta Rhymes, and then I go DMX on the performance tip. Drake was cool, but as far as hip hop go, over the years, man, he went through a lot. He did some movies too. I remember the first movie that I think he was in was Romeo Must Die, which is a classic to this day. And I think that's what I'm gonna do. Is take some time out in the next couple of weeks and watch Romeo Must Die, Never Die Alone. If y'all know some other movies that he's in that I haven't seen, Belly. No, was it Belly the first one he was in? It might have been Belly. And Belly was like, that seemed like he was really Tommy. He embodied that character. He did a hell of a job acting in that movie. I can't say it was like the best movie, like screenplay wise, but visually it's great. And there's a lot of cats that did their thing in that movie. Nas was a horrible actor. T-Boz, horrible actor. They shouldn't even put them two together. That didn't even make sense. Like, why you put 2 horrible actors together? Like, But anyway, and they got the chick from the Bronx Tale. If you ever seen the Bronx Tale, dope ass movie. If you haven't seen it, go back. You get 3 great loves in your life. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Sonny from Bronx Tale, You Can't Leave. The only time I look in the sky is New Year's Eve. Shout out Jadakiss. But all bullshit to the left, man. He had a prolific career. He constantly made hits continuously out throughout his career. I gotta go and check out his new work. I believe he just dropped something recently, so I'm gonna check out his new work. I'm really probably gonna just dwell and dive all the way to fuck in on some DMX over the next couple of weeks just to say my goodbyes and whatnot. He will be missed. There's a lot of controversy over the last couple of days. People, pulling the plug on this man before he died, saying RIP and all this. And I think some people were just trying to basically come to grips and accept that it was over for him. People that have family members that have experienced maybe a similar, fate at the end of their life where, and I have someone close to me who kind of dealt with something like that, where you're forced, where there's no brain activity, where the organs are no longer functioning properly or whatever, and you basically have a decision to make. The body is alive, but the mind isn't, and that really means the person that we knew and loved is no longer with us. So some people are working from that understanding and maybe jumping off prematurely. I don't personally think you should hop on social media and just jump out there like that, And I even left a post like basically saying what I just said, that, because he no longer has brain functions, like the guy that we knew and loved is gone. And it hurts right now to even say it. It hurts. He wasn't that old, man. He wasn't that old. Wasn't that old at all. I feel like he had a lot of fight left in him. I feel like he had a lot of content to put out, a lot of creativity to get out there. And he will be missed. His legacy will last and it will stand forever. As far as all of us know, we know the Rough Rider, man, Dame Grease. We know, we Swiss Beats. We know, Lil Dragon and all that, man, and Eve and the Locks. We know, man, but DMX is and forever will be the Rough Riders. DMX is and forever will be Yonkers, New York, in our hearts. Shout out Yonkers, and I know y'all feel the same. Shout out to Locks too. We'll miss him. So that's my suggestion to you. I'm gonna go check out this man's content, enjoy him, enjoy his work. I'm gonna listen to his music. I'm gonna watch his movies, and I'm gonna say my goodbyes that way. Hey, check me out on Instagram, Miseducation and Jack Morris. Follow my stories. You could probably just kind of see what I'm doing with that and how I'm going, rolling with that or whatever, if you want. It's not a big deal to me. But I'm gonna wrap this up. But in closing, I just want to thank DMX for everything that he done. I want to thank him. Shit. Give me a second. Thank you, DMX. Thank you for everything, man. Thank you from the first time I heard you, man. I know you was, a force. And even though now that you're gone, I know you're a force. Shout out to all his, top fans. Shout out to everybody who loved that man. Shout out to his family. God bless all of y'all. My prayers, my heart, my energy, my positive energy goes out to y'all. We love you, X. We love you. Rest in paradise, DMX. Bye.
Bro, I'm me, bitch. Where you from? CPT, bitch. What you claim? I don't bang, I do me, bitch. Mafioso, KMG shit. Who is bro?